Hello, good morning everyone. I know it's close Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everyone who's watching this. And now Sefina is going to the secret name, investigating the Kesaya's room, an ancient witch from Arkham, according to our campaign guide. So, because we are enemies of the Lodge, and we're going to introduction 4, I think. Yes. So blah 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 blah. Right to the preparation. Okay, so we gather the secret name encounter cards. This and our friend from Jenkins, ghostly presence, I think, and strange geometry are set aside. And then sent the encounter set for Centuries of Secrets. I don't remember the name right now, but you know what. Oh, and of course Meddlesome Familiar. Meddlesome Familiar. Okay, so the encounter set for Centuries of Secrets and Evil Past, you know, the ones we all love. And Inexorable Fate, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Realm of Death, of Torment, I'm not sure. Witchcraft. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's missing one. Where is it? That one. That's why it's important to do the preparation in front of everyone. I'll be back in less than a minute. And here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of course, our lovely swarm of rats. Yeah, that easy enemy with 1 health and 1 fight on. Of course. So, we're going to put the moldy holes into play. Entry, decrepit door, places, locations, 1, 2, 3, and Walter's Gateman house. Okay. Then we pick the unknown places, I think, side with the witch house, ruins of the witch house, I think, and 3 other unknown places. One, 2, 3, and shuffle this. By the way, I did test run this scenario like 3 times and none of them went well, so I hope in this official test, this official run will go a lot better than what it was on the test. Okay, so that's the deck for unknown places. Then set aside is Nahab, Kesaya's room, Site of Sacrifice, and the Black Book, and yeah. And as I said, Strange Geometry and Ghostly Presence. Then shuffle the encounter cards, and we're now ready to go. But before Sefina's deck is what we're going to show. Shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Okay. So now, as per Sefina's preparation, she's here, and what we're going to upgrade with her 7 experience from the At There's Doorstep, which, by the way, I did made a mistake, and Joseph Myers should have died, but we're still enemies with the Lodge, so no big deal. So, as per Sefina, her cards, I'm going to show the upgrades in a moment, just so everyone knows all of the cards she has right now, or well, from the last scenario. There it is, the certain vision. Okay, and what we're going to upgrade is Slip Away will transform into a level 2. Oh, I forgot its name. But that card, Quantum Flux, is going to become the Moon, as well as these Ritual Candles, another Moon. And Small Favor is going to be a level 3 Backstab. So there it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 experience, and now we're going to shuffle. Oh, yeah, sorry, on camera. Yeah, this scenario is long, so I have to be a little bit quicker than what I used to. Oh, and we upgraded moons things. No, yeah. Because we're going to hope evade, or at least deal damage and evade, or deal damage with our foot, as you might have seen with the other upgrades, because you know Brown Jenkins and the Rats having 3 health or odd health values is not a thing we would like. So yeah, and this map will change a bit, so we'll gather our 5 initial resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and my table changed a bit. Yeah, so now we're ready to go. And the chaos bar, just so you all can see. If you need to check, you can pause it right here. Yes, because we have rejected our fate and we are cowards. But is cowardly rejecting your fate? I'm not sure. Okay, so now 13 cards as per her ability. Oh, we begin the game here. So first 1, oh yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, yes. Okay, so these go back into your deck. Pues sí pueden hablar normal. By the way, this time my family is awake. That didn't happen the last times, well, the last 2 times I recorded, and they are quiet, so they don't make any sound, but I just told her, well, them, that they can talk and make sounds like normal and usual, just not too loud. Yes, but it's good to know they respect the game. Okay, so for the 5 events Sefina is going to put under her, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exactly 5 events in her opening hand. Okay, so these all go down here, and as you might have noticed, we have no sixth sense to investigate, so we're going to rely on what is this? Intro reports. If we do want to investigate, and we do want to investigate a lot in this scenario. So, 1 clue, and the haunted abilities lose 2 resources. For the agenda, each non-weakness enemy has +1 health, and after defeating Nahab or Brown Jenkins, we get 1 clue from the token pool, and as per the act, we need to be in Walter Gilman's room in order to advance, and spending 3 clues per investigator. Okay, and these all are like the same, and on the unrevealed side, so we don't know which one is each one. And Walter Gilman's room says that in order to get into it, we need to spend 1 clue per investigator, so this time is 1 clue. Sorry, my action counters. So yeah, and now we're going to go. We're ready to go. Oh, and now as the game starts, we put the moon into play in where? Here, another asset. Okay. So, I'm not sure if we're going to draw cards or what should we do. So, as our first action, first we're going to put David Greenfield into play. As our second action, we're going to draw 1 card. Oh, Ritual Candles. And as our third action, we're going to play Ritual Candles. And that's it for this turn. And enemies, there are no enemies, so upkeep, we draw a card and gain 1 resource. And all our actions back. Okay, so 1 doom on the agenda deck, and oh, let's warm up rats. Of course. So we're going to evade them, I think. Yes. Right now I'm going to evade them. And add 1 for our first action, so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, B3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 6, 8, 3. This is our first action. 8 minus 1 is 7, B3, we're up by 4, so we evade the rats and get to draw 2 cards. Well, there's 1 to report. Oh, sure. And as our second action, we're going to play Shriveling. Yes, we're going to play Shriveling. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to exhaust David Greenfield to gain 1 resource, putting a doom on him. And now we're going to move, I think, sorry, yes. And this is Frank Elwood's room with 1 clue on it, 3 shroud location, and as a haunted we must place 1 of our clues on that place or put 1 doom on the agenda. Okay, so now Upkeep Phase, everything ready, even the rats. So now we draw 1 card and gain 1 resource. And yes, so now Mythos Phase, Doom, and Encounter Fairies, Rack. Okay. And first things first, we're going to exhaust David Greenfield. Yes, and put another doom on him to gain 2 resources as our freebie. As our second action, we're going to play Inter Report, paying the 2 we gain from David Greenfield and gaining this clue. That's our first action. As our second, we're going to move into the moldy holes. The rats will engage us, and as our third, we're going to attack the swarm of rats. This swarm of rats. So we're at 4, 5 minus 1 is 4v1. 4v1. And we get 0 by rats. Yeah. So now that was our were our 3 actions. And enemy phase, there are no enemies. Upkeep, get our actions back. Get our David Greenfield ready. Draw 1 card. Oh my gosh. Stars of Hades, of course. The king does not allow us to continue. You know which king I mean, and if you don't, then you will at some point of the game. Not in this campaign, but you know what I mean. So I think this one goes away. Oh, Uncaged Soul, okay. And this is, let's shuffle back into our deck. Did we gain a resource? I don't think we did. Yes, no we didn't. And we gain a resource. Okay, so now at the Mythos phase, the 5th doom is going to be placed on the game, so it's going to advance. And we all know what that means. We all do know what that means. It's kind of good and also bad that Ron Jenkins cycles your deck. In Sefina's case, is a little bit harsh because it makes you show the Stars of Hades every time, but because we don't have a lot of things to put into play, just like these 2, and we would like to get our 6th Sense, I'm not sure we're going to defeat him. And why I'm talking about Brown Jenkins? Because if Brown Jenkins is not in play, we have to search for him and make him spawn at the lead investigator's location. So that's why I was talking about that. Well, 1 rat is dead, so 2 to go. Brown Jenkins, our lovely familiar. And yes, nothing else. Rats in the Wall is the plan 1B, which is a great short story, by the way. If you haven't read it, do it. It's awesome and scary. pretty scary. Okay. So now our new agenda says the familiar. Each non-weakness enemy has +2 health, so Brown Jenkins has 3. And our encounter card for the turn is the voices. We're going to spin the Greenfield to get to put 1 doom on him, get 1 resource and 1 willpower. So we're 4, 5, B3. B3, this is 5, B3. No, sorry. 4, 5 minus 1 is 4. So as Cole is showing with the ritual candles is 5 again. And that is -1, so we pass. No available voices for us this turn. Okay, so as a non-action, we're going to put in play the leather jacket. Sorry, as a non-action because it's fast. As our first action, we're going to play a Holy Rosary. Now we're going to test Gract at 4, 5, 6, B3. -1, so Gract is gone. And I'm not sure I want to move, not right now. So we're going to, if we draw a card, oh my gosh. Yes, we're going to move. I hope we don't get another rat. Hopefully not. Yo Masurewix? In Spanish it's easier to pronounce the names. A 3-shard location, and as an action we can search our deck for a blessed or item, asset, and add it to our hands. And as haunted, this is to get 1 horror or pick and choose, choose an asset we control and discard it. Okay, so now those were our 3 actions. 1, 2, 3, yes. Now enemy phase, Brown Jenkins move, he's aloof and moves. He's aloof and hunter, so he hunts us. And by the way, he makes every creature enemy, every ready creature enemy get +2 to its combat. And now force, when the enemy phase ends, which is right now, if Brown Jenkins is ready, each investigator at its location discards its hand, so 5 cards, and draws the same number of cards. So 1, 2, ooh, the Brown Jenkins killer, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes. And now Upkeep Phase is ready. We get our actions back. We draw a card and gain 1 resource. Doom on the agenda, we're at 2 out of 6. And our encounter card is Centuries of Secrets. We're going to spin Greenfield on this window and get 1 resource. And we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, right, 7, 8. Yes. Base 5 -2, so 4, 5, 6. So we pass, no secrets for us, and we get our painted world, 1 of our painted worlds. And yeah, we're actually going to paint an entry report as our first action. Yes, here it is. I hope you can see it. This goes out of how is it say? It is removed from the game, sorry. As our second action, we're going to, we're going to get one resource. Yes. And as our third, we're going to move back to the moldy holes. Okay, so now at the enemy phase, Brown Jenkins move here. And now at the end of the phase, he will make me he will make us discard all of our cards, but we're going to deny that. I was thinking about not denying this and drawing more just to get our 6 cents, but no, that's not the plan, not right now. And now at Upkeep, we yes. And now we draw a card and gain 1 resource. David Greenfield readies. And now at Mythos, 1 doom, 3 out of 6, and our encounter card is pulled by the stars. At the end of the round, if you didn't move, you get 2 horror. Yeah, but now we spin David Greenfield. So as our first action, we're going to engage Brown Jenkins. As our second action, we're going to backstab him, paying 3. This is our second action, so we're at 4, 5, B3, 5, 6, 7, B3. Committing squid reflexes. Oh, we don't have that much money in this game. Okay, so now we're 4, 5, 6, 7, B3, 7. Oh my gosh, we get a 0. This is discarded. And 7, B3, so we succeed by 4. And at the end of my turn, we're going to get this backstab back into our hand. I love those events. And as per the agenda reaction, after we defeat Brown Jenkins, we gain 1 clue from the token pool. So we have the 3 to advance, but as our third action, we're going to move to Walter Gilman's room. Oh, and paying the clue, it asks us to, yes. And now this Walter Gilman's room makes you has an action to draw 3 cards and get 1 horror. Receive 1 horror? I'm not sure how it is called. Okay, so now my turn ends and pulled by the stars does nothing. This gets pulled into my hand. Now enemies, there are no enemies. Upkeep phase. This readies. We get our actions back. And draw 1 card, oh my gosh. 13 vision and gain 1 resource. So now Doom 3, 4 out of 6, and our encounter card is Terror in the Night. Okay, so we are 4. We are, oh, I'm going to spin over here. Okay, so now we are 4, 5, 6, B4. Six minus 2 is 4, so this does nothing. Now our turn, we're going to spend 2 actions to get rid of the 13 vision, and 1 action to test pull by the stars. Again, 4, 5, 6, B3. Oh, that's 1. So pull by the stars is discarded. Yes. That was my turn. So now enemies are known. Upkeep Phase with ready David Greenfield. Draw 1 card and gain 1 resource. And our actions back. Yeah. Now Doom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. So we need to advance or kill David Greenfield. And now extra dimensional additions, and this is a 2 willpower test and +1 per each 10 cards in the encounter discard pile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is just a 2. This is going to advance anyways, right? Because if we fail, this will make us discard 1 asset. So we're going to spin the Greenfield, put another Doom, and gain 2 resources. So 4, 5, 6, B2. Yes, 6 B2. Zero again. This time the chaos bag is being a little nicer to us. Okay, so now in our turn, as our first action, we're going. Oh my gosh, philosophy is in here. We're going to draw this inter report. As our second action, we're going to play inter report, paying 2, gaining this 2. And as our third, no, we're going to advance right now. 1, 2, 3 clues. And now everything changes. So Walter Gilman's room is interchanged with Keziah's room. Where is Keziah's room? Here it is. And all the tokens and those things are now here. And blah, 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 blah. All the other places are removed from the game. And luckily we didn't get this room. Yes, I hate that one. Our first map goes away, and now one of the investigators takes control of the black book. Asset set aside. Here it is. And now we add 2 copies of Strange Geometry into the encounter deck. And we're going to shuffle this. And now we're going to do something like the Explore mechanic, but in the secret name variant, I would say. And I like to make maps, as you know, or you might have noticed. And that is also the case for, Walter Gilman's room goes away as well. So I also made a map for this part of the scenario. So that is going in here, with what Keziah's room being the center of all, and all of the other locations there. Okay, so now our second act says Our objective is only the investigators at the witch house ruins can spend the 5 clues needed to advance. Okay, and how do we put the locations into play? Kesaya's room is revealed, and it's a 3 shroud 0 clue location, and it says after you successfully investigate Kesaya's room, instead of discovering clues, we draw the first card of the unknown places deck, unrevealed, and we can move into that place, but we can also choose not to. Okay, so that was our second action, and as our third action we cannot investigate, so we're now going to draw one card. Okay. Upkeep Phase, actions back. Ready, the Greenfield. Draw a card, and oh, there it is. And get one resource. Okay, so now Doom takes over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7 will be put. And the Old Witch. If Act 2 is into play, we make Mayhap appear. Mayhap appear in Kesaya's room. And she's Hunter and retaliates, so she's not aloof and engages us. Now we add 2 copies of these ghostly presence. I should look this up before I make these scenarios. And shuffle the encounter deck. Now we search for Brown Jenkins and put him into play. Yes, that's a thing. Well, put him in the in Ahab's location. So, in our location. Okay. Where is he? Here it is. And yes, it's found here at Ahab's location. So now, our third agenda says each non-weakness enemy has a +3 health, so and Ahab has 4 and Brown Jenkins has 4 as well, and we don't want to get rid of any of these cards, so I think I'm going to play this and then engage Brown Jenkins and then kill it, because we don't want to get rid of not this, neither these two. So yeah. And our encounter card for the turn is Realm of Torment. There is a haunted location. I've never resolved this haunted before. So discard cards from top of the encounter deck until course, I think, card is discarded and we draw that card. Okay, so now as our investigation phase begins, our turn begins and Realm of Torment gets resolved, and now we're going to discard, because this resolves all the hunted abilities on this location, so get one. Yes, and oh my gosh, Bedeviled is our first is the first card we discard, and this changes a bit the thing. Okay. How is this? No. No. How are we going to do this? Well, there must be another here, right? But we cannot. We cannot activate this because of the devil. So, well, first things first. A Greenfield, Doom, and a resource. Okay, so now we're going to, as our first action, play for Storm of Spirits, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to attack Nahab, which has plus X to combat, and X is the number of the agenda in course, so she's at 4 right now. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 before. 7 before, 7, 8 before. Committing that holy rosary. Okay, so now two damage to everyone, well, to all the enemies. Because I need to practice more my English, I need to be more fluent. Okay, so that was our first action. As our second action, oh yes, she's retaliated. We couldn't fail. Oh my gosh, we're going to get this next week. Yes. Okay. So as our second action, we're going to try to evade Nahab. And so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we are committing the painted war because anyways Brown Jenkins will make us discard them. So we are 4, 5, 6, 7, B3. -2, so Nahab is exhausted, is evaded. And now as our third action, we're going to do the action on the devil to get rid of it. And because there's a witch enemy on my location, this test succeeds automatically. And now, end of my turn, we need to test willpower 3, so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. +1. I swear I'm making this hard. Okay, so this realm of torment goes away. Now enemy phase, there are no ready enemies or no location nor engaged. They don't attack, but at the end, Brown Jenkins makes us discard its killer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And draw the same number of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Stars of Hades. Okay. I'm not sure which one goes away. This one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, at least elusive is still in our hands, but I don't think we're going to use elusive this game. And how many cards are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4. Oh my gosh. So Stars of Hades does not get shuffled back into your deck. And now, yeah. And we're ready, David Greenfield. We're ready, Nahab as well. Oopsie. And gain 1 card. And okay, 1 resource. What am I taking to? And get our action back. Okay, so now need to face 1, 2. Oh, by the way, Nathan would have gotten a Doom if she were ready after enemy's fate begins. Yes, but as she was exhausted, she did not gain any Doom. Okay, so Doom 2 out of 8. 8 great. Yes. And our encounter. Oh my gosh, really? Another Realm of Torment. And now, as before, we discard cards till we get a curse. Yes, bye bye, rats. And no, this is not a curse. Oh my gosh, this is not a curse? No, oh no, this is a curse. Yes. Yes. So 1 Medicine Familiar goes away, 1 Diabolic Voices. Really? Diabolic Voices is not a curse? Okay. Evil Past. And this is Swarm of Rats, which I hate. So 2 Swarm of Rats out of 3. There's 1 more in the encounter deck. Okay, so now we solved that. As our first action, well, first David Greenfield and resource, as always. So as our first action, we're going to attack Nahab. Oh, sorry. With our Shrivelin, we are 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 1. So it's 6b1 plus 3, 4, 6b4. 6b4, 6. I'm sorry, 7, 8 before. Yes, I know. And we get a 0. So we pass this one. Nahab dies. And we need let's leave her. Okay. So now she died. And as usual on these agendas we gain 1 clue if we defeat Nahab or Brown Jenkins. Okay, so that was our first action. As our second action, we're actually going to pay for... Oh no, sorry, Brown Jenkins is elite, right? Yes, he is elite. So we can use these mod favor. So we're going to engage Brown Jenkins. Because the... No, I don't think we're going to engage Brown Jenkins just yet. We're going to do this rat test. So we're 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're at 7. Oh my gosh, yes. 7 plus 3, like hell. So this gets discarded. And we're going to actually... No. If we draw this, Brown Jenkins is going to take that away from us, so no. And yeah, that was our thing. And as our third action, we're going to get 1 resource. Okay, so now My turn ends and Realm of Torment gets tested. 4, 5, 6, 7. 73. +1. This needs to... it's good to get +1, but I don't want to succeed every test I made. So, okay, I know it's unusual. Okay, so now enemy phase begins, now it ends. Brown Yankee makes us discard 3 cards, and we draw that many cards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And here is our 6 cents. Oh, and something to pay for it. Okay. And now at Upkeep, we gain our actions back. David Greenfield readies. We need to draw 1 card, but we shuffle this and gain 1 horror. We're managing horror and damage really well this time. On my test runs, I died 2 times, 1 for horror and 1 for damage. Yes. Okay. And oh, small favor. Okay. Cards and resources. Doom on the agenda. We're 1, 2, 3 out of 8. And oh, strange geometry. Okay, this goes here. And as a revelation, we put strange geometry into play and move it to there. After the investigation phase ends, discard strange geometry and move each investigator here and each enemy here to the location with more clues. Each investigator that was moved by this effect gets 1 damage and 1 horror. Yes. Okay, so now we're in our pocket dimension. Oh, so we're cosplaying Luke. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So as our first action, we're going to... We're going to... No, wait. Play Engage the Soul to put in play 6 cents. This is not connected to anything, right? No. Okay. Should we or should not? That was our first action. Okay. As our second action, we're going to investigate here. Oh, yes, we don't need that much money now, I think. So, we get the black book as well. So, we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 before. Oh, nice. And we get this clue. And as our fast action, if strange geometry has no clues on it, we move to any reveal location. So we move into here. And now as our third action, we're going to investigate Kesaya's room. Again, 4, 5, 6, 7 retreat. Seven B3. 7 minus 3 is 4, so we do succeed. We put into play this strange unknown place location. We can move, and we're going to move into here, which is the city of the ancient ones. That is here. And this is a 3 shroud to location, and after we reveal this ancient one. See, no, sorry, elder thing. I think the elder ones, or elder things. I'm not sure their name, but yeah. We can get into horror and put another strange, no, sorry, unknown places location, and this is connected, so we're going to do that because we can spare some horror. Okay, and put into play the first unknown places and location, and for the rest of the scenario these two are connected. Okay, so now investigation phase ends, this gets removed, well, this it's discarded. Now enemy phase, Brown Jenkins hunts us. He makes us discard these two cards and gain another two. Oh, the nice existence. And now we are going to ready Greenfield and get our actions back, draw one card and gain one resource. Okay, so Doom 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8, and oh my gosh, rats. I was hoping for this actually, because rats have rats have 3 health because 3 5 because of Brown Jenkins, and they have 4 health because of the agenda agenda card. Okay, so now as our first action we're going to Storm of Spirits the rats away from us, and on the way we kill Brown Jenkins as well. So now we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, B3. Seven minus 3 is 4, so we succeed. 2 damage to these rats. Brown Jenkins is defeated as well, and we gain 1 clue from the token pool. Yes. So as our second action we're going to attack the rats with shooting again, and now this is one fight, and so 7v1, and we're going to draw the red token. Oh no, we're not. So -1, this goes away. And as our third action, we're going to, I will kill for how is it called, Drawn to the Flame. You can always get what you want. So we're now investigating as our third action 7v3. Oh, okay, this is -3. So 7b3, well actually 8b3, so we succeed. We could also be investigating here, and because we will investigate with 6 Sense here, we can choose to, instead of discovering clues, putting one location into play and move into there, which is something nice you can do with 6 Sense. At least that's how I think it works, but yeah. So you can move around a lot of places. But anyways, that was our investigation phase. And now enemies are no enemies. Oh my gosh, and all the 3 rats are gone. Yay! But Meddlesome Familiar is still here. We have 2 more. So, ready Greenfield, get our actions back, and draw 1 card and gain 1 resource. Ooh, a replacement for our Trillium. That's nice. 1 5 Doom out of 8, and we draw Shapes in the Mist. there are no haunted abilities in my location, so it surges into the voices, and I think it has another two here. There is one, and the other one I think it is. Oh, there's two. So the voices is a 5 willpower test. Now, so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, B5, 7, B5, 7, 8, 9, B5. -3, I think, yes, -3. Well, 10 -3, so 7, it gets discarded, and we draw a card, another moon, which we don't need, but it's still good. Okay, so as our first action, we're going to investigate here. Oh, by the way, we don't care about succeeding this scenario, we only need 3 victory points for the next scenario. So we get 1 clue as our first action. As our second action, we're going to move here to see which this one is. Oh, the crepuscular abyss. I don't think how that's called, or maybe that's how that's called. Okay, so it has 2 clues as well, a 2 shroud location. Yes. And as a force ability, after we enter this location, we need to test a foot or fist tree, and for each point we fail, we get 1 damage. Okay. So we're at 4, 5 because of the moon. B3. Five -2 is 3, B3, so nothing happens. First we investigate and move, and now we're going to investigate here. 7B2. And 7 -3 +1, so -2 is 5, so we get this clue. Okay, so now enemy phase or no enemies. Upkeep, we draw we ready first, get our actions back, draw 1 card, and gain 1 resource. Yes. Now Doom. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6B8. 6 out of 8. And now our encounter card is Meddlesome Familiar. We were waiting for you. And here is my Wars Protection. So we can cancel that. Cannot. Okay, Brown Yankees is not in play. We search for him. Here he is. And make him appear in our location. And get 1 damage. And deals 1 damage to us. Yes, that's how it's called. Okay, so David Greenfield. I want to kill him actually. Okay, so as our first action, we're going to investigate here. Oh, sorry. Our first, our second, we're going to move. Okay. Okay, or maybe we're not killing him. We can with his twin brother. Yes, which by the way has the same name. As our second, we move, and as our third, we're going to investigate again because we need to find the witch house ruins location before everything else. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, B3. -1, so these two are connected. We have to remember that. Oh, physics. Move here. It has one clue, and as a reaction after we successfully investigate this location for 2 or more, we can discover one clue in another reveal location. That's nice. So now enemy phase, hunters hunt, and we draw a card and gain 1 resource. Now our actions back. Now 7 out of 8 doom, out of 8 doom, and our encounter card is evil past. Okay, so hey, there are our 3 victories we want. Okay, so now as our first action, we're going to investigate. Or we are not. I think we're not, because we have a lot of resources. So we're actually going to spin Greenfield. Yes. Put another doom on him and get 2 resources. That was a non-action. As our first action, we're going to override Greenfield with his brother. He goes away. And we're going to pay with those 2 resources we gained from his previous self. And yeah, that was our first action. As our second action, we're going to play this inter-report, paying 2 to get this clue. And as our third action, we're going to replace this shriveling with another shriveling, which will make this to go into the discard, but instead this goes to the discard and we get 3 charges. And that's it. So now Brown Jenkins moves. It does not engage us, and makes us discard these 2 cards and draw another 2. Oh, there it is, but we don't need it anymore. What do we need is to investigate a lot, and now we draw 1 card and gain 1 resource. Oh, we can cancel something, and now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 8 because no doom on Greenfield. And oh, okay, Fate of All Fools. Now we can spin Greenfield. Put 1, 2, and gain 1 resource. Okay, so as our first action, we move here. As our second, we're going to investigate. 4, 5, 6, 7, beat 3. Yeah. That's -1 there. And we're going to the Silence Prison. And as a haunted effect, we move to Kesaya's room, and we can test book 3. If we succeed, we move to any reveal location, which is not a big thing right now. And as our third action, we're going to investigate here. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, B3. -1, okay. So now, enemies, hunters hunt, and Upkeep Phase, Draw a card. Oh my gosh, start of Hades. Please don't be word protection. Please don't be word protection. Please don't be word of protection. Please, 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 please. This goes away. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Stars of Hades gets shuffled back into our deck. Draw a card and we gain 1 resource. How many locations are left in this deck? I'm not sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need to investigate 3 more times. Hooray! Now enemy. No, sorry, Mythos phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 11, 12, such move. And now this says if Act 2 is in play, we set aside Nahab. Sorry, set Nahab aside here and put 4 Doom into play as she enters this agenda gets into play. Yes. And now each non-weakness enemy, which also counts for Brown Jenkins and Nahab, gets plus 4 health, and Nahab has 5 fight. Yes. This is going to be a slaughter. Oh, and 4 Doom. 3, 4, 5. No, it will be 5 with Jenkins. Sorry, with Ray. And our counter card is Ghostly Presence. If Nahab is in play, if Nahab is not, make her appear in your location. No, we can cancel that. So okay. Nahab is not into play, so we search for her. And because she's not on the side of sacrifice, yes, we make her appear in our location. Yes, only that. Okay, so now, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We can't kill her right now, so we're going to actually, as our first action, we're going to evade her. 4, 5, 6, 7, committing the painted work. Or we can paint our elusive. Yes, we are going to do that. No, but if she's ready, we will hate her. I'm fighting her. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. No, this is their best option. Okay, so now as a first action, we're going to evade here. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7b3. 0. She is exhausted. As our second action, we're going to move to Kesaya's room. And as our third action, we're going to investigate here at 4, 5, 6, b3. Yes, because we're not spinning Greenfield now. 4, 5, 6, yes. and we put this into play and move to it. Oh my gosh, the old ones. Court. Another victory point, and as a force ability, when we enter that location, we need to test willpower 3. For each point we fail, we take 1 horror. And as a hunted ability is the next action we take that turn that has to be an investigate action. So 0, no horror for us. Now enemies hunters hunt. Well, ready enemies hunters hunt. Ram Jenkins goes to the court of the old ones. And these 2 cards gets discarded. We draw another Tom. My gosh. So bye bye elusive. And as our third, no, sorry, as the locations themselves. Okay. So now we do this, shuffle. Okay, at Upkeep Phase we get our actions back, Nahab readies, we draw 1 card and gain 1 resource. Ooh, nice. Okay, so now 5 out of 8 Doom, and our counter card is Terror in the Night, so we're at 4, 5, 6, B4. 6 before. 6 minus 3, 6 plus 1 is 7 minus 3. This is like minus 2 right now. So yeah, nothing happens. Okay. So we're going to investigate as our first action there. That's a 3 shard location. Okay, a -1 went away like flying. That was our first action. As our second action, we're going to move, and as our third action, we're going to investigate again. A 0 wanted to come, and so now we put this into play. Please be the ruins. Oh yes, these are the ruins. And now we can advance, spending 5 clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we advance. Now put into place the rite of sacrifice location, and agenda 4 is into place, so we put Nahab in here and move all Doom from this agenda to her. And now Brown Jenkins goes with her. Yeah. Yeah. So now, I should have advanced at the end of the Mythos phase. Sorry, at the end of the... Yes. Okay, so now we're backtracking a bit. We're not advancing right now. So, Hunter's Hunt. Then, so she was here, so she hunts there. And now at there's a window after the beginning of the upkeep phase, and that window we're going to take advantage to advance, because it only says that investigators at this location can spend the requisite number of clues to advance. It doesn't say anything about any time, period of time to advance. So yeah, everywhere. Okay. So enemy phase ends, upkeep, blah blah blah. And as I said, these are here, so they don't hand back us down. And we need to stop the ritual. So Nahab cannot move from this location, and when she will be defeated, instead of that, we heal all damage from her and exhaust her, so basically like evading her, and she does not ready during the upkeep phase. And if there's no doom on Nahab, we advance. And now Nahab gets what? Yeah, Nahab will get one doom when the enemy phase began. So now upkeep phase. As per the upkeep phase, we get our actions back, draw one card, and gain one resource. And now Doom is put, so Nahab has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 8, and Centuries of Secrets. So we are 4, 5, 6. 6d5. 6. We're at the extra dimensional, yes. So 6, 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3, that's 4. So we fail by 1. And oh yes, that card is discarded, and because it's not a course, nothing happens. It's course or I don't know. Hex. I think it's hex. One is course and the other is hex. I'm not sure which one is one. Okay, so as our first action, we're going to move to here. Brown Jenkins is still aloof, but Nahab is not, so she engages us. The Site of Sacrifice, I think that's how it's called, has 3 clues. It's a 4 shroud location. And as an action, investigators in this location can spend 1 clue per investigator, and to remove 1 clue from Nahab, 1 doom from Nahab. And this action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. At the end of the round, these 3 clues get refreshed. And as a haunted ability here, we must put one doom on Nahab, or she attacks us. Okay. So that was our first action. As our second action, we're actually going to do that action, spending 1 clue to get rid of 1 clue from Nahab, and we're going to play for swift reflexes to get another clue to remove 1 doom. And as our third action, we're going to evade Nahab. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. AB3. AB3. This is an extra dimensional, yes. 8, this is minus 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1 is 9, minus 3 is 5. So we do succeed by 2. Nahab is evaded, and we get to draw 2 cards, right? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and we, oh my gosh, So Stars of Hades makes us, because there are no events behind Sefina, we get one horror, one damage. Okay. And there are more than 5 cards in our deck, so it gets shuffled back. So those were our 4 actions this turn. As per now the enemy save. Brown Jenkins is ready, so he makes us discard these 2 cards. And we draw another 2. Please don't be... Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So our leather jacket goes away. See, that's what I told you. Brown Jenkins is hell for Sefina. Okay. And now at Upkeep Phase, we're going to... please don't be Stars of Hades, please don't be Stars of Hades. Oh my gosh, it's worse. No, I'm kidding. It's not worse than Stars. Nothing is worse than Stars of Hades. Okay, so we draw 1 card and now we gain 1 resource and our actions back. Now, why was there one? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 out of 8. Yeah. Now our encounter card is Disquieting Dreams, I think. This is a... okay. 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6v5. If we fail, we put that into our threat zone. We do fail, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is 4, so we do fail. This goes into our threat area. And because we fail, we resolve each hunter ability on each enemy, but they're in my location, so nothing happens. And as a force ability, at the end of my turn, we discard the first card in the encounter deck. And when the encounter deck runs out of cards, we discard this card and we reveal the first 10 cards of my deck, and we draw each... oh my gosh, and we draw each weakness and discard all the other cards. Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. Okay, so now as our first action, we're going... sorry. Nothing happens now at the end of the turn. Okay, so as my first action, we want to evade Nahab, so we're at 4, 5, and because there are 6 doom in play, this gets 3 fleets right now, 3 foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, just like before. And we lose on size. 8b3. 0. Okay. Oh, Brown Jenkins cannot make me discard any cards because I have no cards in my... okay, so now I'm going to... should I investigate or should I get rid of 13 vision? I should investigate, right? Yes, I should. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're at 4, 5, 6, and this is a 4 shroud, yes. Not even -2. Sorry, as our second action, we're going to spend 1 clue to get rid of 1 room on Neha. And now as our okay, let's make this. We're going to spend it with Greenfield, gain 1 resource. And now as our third action, we're going to investigate. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, B4. Okay, no -3, no -3, no -3. No -4, no -4. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -3 is 5, so we do not fail, and we are not tied, so we get 1 clue from here. And if nothing bad happens the next turn, we can win. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now end of my turn, and we discard the first card of the encounter deck. Yes. Now, enemy's face, Brown Jenkins. Wait. Oh no 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 no! Wait. If we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I say nothing. Never mind. So Brown Jenkins will make us discard any cards from our hand. Now Upkeep Phase, he gets refreshed. I thought Nahab still had 4 Doom on her, but she does not, so that's cool. And now we draw a card and gain 1 resource. And our actions back. Otis. No. Plantas muertitas, nomás papacito. Yeah, my dog is eating my plants. Oh, okay. So now Doom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was what I was afraid of. And now my and Fate of All Fools. I think we can do this safely. Take 2 direct hold. Oh, sorry, take 2 direct damage. Yes. Okay, so now as my first action, and this gets another clue at the end of the round. So as our first action, we spend this clue to get rid of this. As our second action, we spend another clue to get rid of this. And as our third action, we're going to spend this clue to get rid of that Doom, and that's it. Oh my gosh, we managed to do it. Okay, and if there's no Doom on Nahab, we advance and we go to resolution 2. Yay! Otis. No, papacito. No estés comiendo esas cosas. I'm sorry. I'm back. So resolution 2, blah 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 blah. We get X victory. So sadly, we did not get this. So we get 1, 2, 3. At least we got what we needed. And resolution 2. Okay. And another 2 victory points because we get information about Arkham's past. And now any investigator can choose to get the Black Book asset, and if, well, she in this case does that, we have to add 1 skull token to the Chaos Buff, and we're going to do that. So Sefina gains the Black Book, and 1 skull is added to the bag, and that's it. We managed to do it. I wasn't expecting this. So we have 5 victory points. Yes, 3 from the locations and 2 from the resolutions. And we score a little bit. We hope not to have any error or mistake, because there's a lot of moving parts in this scenario, but it's really fun and we didn't need to choose sorry, we didn't need to use our second tribune, so that's okay. And that's it for this stream. I hope you had a very nice holidays, everyone. And yeah, that's it. Keep safe and drink a lot of water. Bye. Yes, end stream.